Sorry, Captain. This is a restricted area. I can't let you pass without clearance.
Okay. Come here. You want to see my clearance? Maybe I'll just leave this here with you.
Let him pass. Let him pass.
Get the hell out of the way.
Oh my God! Tired of the same old radio talk show? There is an alternative. This is GONZO Radio.
Throwing another one together here and turn that down so we don't get a lot of reverb. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to another episode of the GONZO Radio Show. You caught me with a beer in my hand, so fuck it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Everybody say hi to Jesse Cohen. He is our guest, our stand-up comedian slash doting father slash attorney at large.
At large.
At large and at law.
Yeah.
That's
My
right.
advice is worth what you pay for it, too.
I went and got a lawyer. You're all in big fucking trouble now.
I'll send you a bill later.
You're our second lawyer. You're a second lawyer. We had Warren Kirschbaum, attorney at law, in here.
Yeah,
Otherwise-
he's the lawyer you should hire. Call me first, and then I'll refer you to Warren. Take 10% of his money.
Oh God! Yeah, you can get a little closer to me. Out here, I'll move over and make you feel more comfortable. I'll move the mouse over here. We'll share. We'll get you in here. We'll get all the way in there. Yeah, gotta get the flag in there. It's all about branding. So, it's been a busy weekend, a busy late week for crazy news. Anything crazy happen in your life?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been doing comedy all over the place, and people are laughing at my jokes. It's the weirdest thing.
Go figure,
It's
right?
never happened before.
I will tell you this. I've seen you bomb at a mic. But,
Yeah, you have.
But you were reading. Okay, you were reading new material. You were putting new material up. But then I've seen you get in front of a crowd and be serious and get down to business. And what you're doing now is you're just getting down to business every time you get in front of a microphone. And hey,
Yeah.
it's working. Because the last two times I've seen you, you just made me die. I mean, we were over at Brass Monkey. That set killed.
Oh, yeah, that was a great show that night. Everybody was on fire. It was a lot of fun, too.
Yeah, well,
I like that show.
it's a lit crowd because you got about a half a dozen of my drunk friends in it. That's why. Woohoo! Hey,
Yeah, my
Mike, how you
mother
doing?
was there that night, too.
Way to go, Mom! Yeah, that's right. Your
My
mom
mom was
there.
in the audience. God help us all. And she's still my mom after that. So
And she didn't disown you.
nope, she
A
did
nice,
not.
nice Jewish mother.
She is.
And she. Well, what I want to know is, where's my chicken soup?
You're not ill, are you?
No.
You should clean off the mic.
I'll be okay. Okay, I'll put it on. I'll freeze that shit. We keep it for a rainy day.
I got special chicken soup here in this can.
It is, yeah. It is. We should pixelate the highlight so that the cigar. It's Cigar City Brewing. You owe me a nickel, or send me some samples. Yeah, we could use a
Yeah,
couple
you
of
should
cases.
send a 12-pack of beer.
Yeah, because this shit ain't fucking cheap. But I am glad that your comedy, because like I said, the first time I saw you at an open mic, I was like, "Who's the guy in the jacket? What's he reading? Who is this guy?" Okay, and then
I try to treat open mics and actual shows a lot differently.
right, yeah.
I go to open
obviously-
mic to practice and
Right.
to work out new stuff.
Oh,
and
that became painfully obvious. I mean, this was a little
Yeah.
while back. Okay, I was like, "What the hell's Jesse?" But I saw you get after it a couple. I was like, "Oh, he has to come on the show." It's just, I mean, I've learned over the last 6 months not to judge open mic performances, because I was going to open mics and I was like, "Wow, she was a lot better when at a different." I guess she sucks at open mics. No, it's all about the new material,
yeah,
and the new material is going to suck.
yeah.
I follow Jim Norton, and Jim Norton puts his bombs on. He'll go and he'll work new material. Of course, he's working new material at Diane's, or he's working at what is it, the comedy club, the Underground Comedy Club in New York. He's working at a big club, but they're like, "Yeah, I'd like to come do 5. I got some new stuff." "Sure, Jim, no problem." And he'll be the feature for a headliner that night. Of course, because he's Jim fucking Norton.
Yeah,
And he'll
he's
come
got
out
that
and
privilege to do what he wants.
bomb. And he'll come out and he'll just come out with just the worst, just the absolute. I mean, it's Jim Norton. Jim Norton is the master of uncomfortable comedy. And he'll come and drop the worst, and he puts it on his Instagram. Puts it out there like, here, I took a shit Here, take a look at it. It's like, But I learned, and I'm proud to say you're one of the comics that taught me that. So thank you.
Thanks, man.
But on to the craziness, because we've got a lot. We've got both a douchebag of the week and an RUFKM. And are you ready for the 7 deadly questions coming up in the second segment?
I am.
I certainly hope so. There will be no cross-examination. There will be really bad lawyer puns from now and again, though.
I object.
Time, here and there.
I object to bad lawyer puns.
Sustained.
Yeah.
Sustained for the moment.
You should be punished.
These are punitive damages, Your Honor. I object. It's punitive after the fact.
Yeah, it's punitive in the moment, too.
I watch like Law and Order SUV or whatever it is, SVU.
SVU.
I'm a special victim myself. I've only had a half a beer, but I'm really happy to have you here. I really am, because I got a thing is I live with a Cohen. I've always hung out with Jewish people. I grew up in Coral Springs and Boca Raton. They love me here. I have sat shiva. I have been to 4 or 5 different kinds of seders. I love the Jews. When the Nazis come, they're going to shoot me. They're going to shoot me because I'm a dirty Jew sympathizer.
Okay, well, I'll hide behind you then.
No yarmulke, though. The shit pops off of my head. My skull is huge.
You get a bigger yarmulke.
Huge. I need it would need like a placemat.
They come in sizes.
It was like a beanie. I need one of them big schmuckers that the Muslim guys wear then.
I mean, I'd say you could use like a pillowcase.
Then it starts.
But then you start to look like a Klansman.
Yeah, no, that.
You just put smiles.
I go the other way with the Klansman thing with the race. Okay, so on to the real craziness though. There's been we're just going to start it off with RUFKM.
Are you fucking kidding me?
RUFKM? Are you fucking kidding me?
So you say you want to storm Area 51? Really?
I do.
Really?
I do.
You don't?
I do, personally.
You do?
I wanted to before. I don't want to now that everybody else wants to.
Well, I have a few memes.
Like the
I have a few memes to show everybody about Area 51 and storming it. But Area 51, which is, for those of you, for the 4 people that don't know, is the super double secret Air Force base that everybody has speculated for decades that there are hidden alien remains, and we've seen on Independence Day about, they think that they're keeping the alien bodies there and alien tech. And so somebody got a really great idea, said, let's go ahead and storm Area 51. They can't stop us all. Wanna bet? Check these. I love these memes. I love them. Wait, I've got to slow them down. We even got Zuckerberg in there. That's right, Zuckerberg. You're in there. Bob Ross. We got Bob Ross in on it. I mean, seriously. Okay, first of all, okay.
Bob Ross is dead, isn't he?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Okay.
and it's pronounced Björk, not Bjork. So, Jesse, tell the people what's going to happen if you try to go rush up to the front gate or any part of Area 51's fence.
Well, I think then you'll be like a Jew wandering the desert for 40 years looking for the front door of the place you're looking for.
Because
I don't think they're going to find anything. I think there's a great distance between whatever they think they're looking for and the fence that they think they're going to go over. They're all just going to die of heat exhaustion and rattlesnake bites and bullet shots.
This is a military installation.
Yeah, they'll probably get nuked from space.
They'll probably get shot by drones
or eaten by
zombified Harambe. I love that with Mike Jordan's face, crying face, zombified Harambe storming Area 51. That is a mean triple threat.
Zombie Harambe. A zombie Harambe.
Zombie Harambe. Remember the
gorilla? Yeah, the gorilla. The gorilla.
Zombified
that
Harambe.
Poor fucking gorilla, because that one lady wanted to.
I'm proud of these. We're going to take a moment to check them all out.
Pit. Yeah.
We are going to check them all out, because you know what's going to happen to you morons when you decide that you're going to go running up on a super secret military installation. First of all, storm Area 51. Storm Area 51. This will provide memes no matter what. If everyone chickens out, memes. If everyone gets shot, memes. If it's successful and we find out a bunch of stuff, memes. We get memes no matter what, so we win either way. So go right ahead.
Yeah.
Please do. I'm not being mean when I say that. The entertainer in me, the meme artist in me, the meme collector in me. I'm begging you, please. Okay, and I want video.
Well, it's like we're there already. Because if that's true, then we can make fun of the people that do show up and make fun of the people that don't show up at the same time.
Well, we've already begun.
Yeah.
We've already begun. It's begun for the last 4 or 5 days. I mean, I've done a live video on this, and I've been memeing like an idiot myself, and obviously collecting memes.
What is their best case scenario? That they find a bunch of space aliens and prove that they exist? And then what?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's all I can say to that is, yeah, then what? Well, then what's going to happen?
Just go back to
Somebody going to get fired?
posting pictures of the space aliens. Just said, told you
Are you going to
so.
get space alien powers?
I told you.
You're going to make friends with the space alien, and then the space alien is going to be chased by the government, and you're going to have the space
I
alien
don't think
in the
those
basket
space
of your
aliens would be well
Viking.
socialized,
No.
being kept out there in
No.
a holding tank
I mean,
in the desert.
you
for
saw
so long.
Independence Day.
I did.
Those space aliens are fucked up,
Yeah.
and they're mean.
Yeah. They didn't
like-
have good intentions.
They got like squid, skull, octopus. They got the things going like this, and they got the mental telepathy, and they want to kill everybody, and they want to rape the natural resources of the planet.
They're like people.
Yeah.
That's terrible. We should probably not get more of those.
Stop it. You know, if we had the technology, we would be out marauding and raping planets left and right.
Oh, it's only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
Like the Whaling Corporation. You ever
Yeah,
watch
Aliens? Yeah, no, I'm obsessed.
You obsessed?
I'm
Prometheus?
obsessed. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Prometheus was the shit?
Oh, yeah.
I like
yeah.
him more all the time. I really do.
I saw that movie in the theater 3 times.
3 times. I saw it twice.
In the theater 3 times.
I saw it twice. I told another friend of mine, I was like, you got to come with me.
I paid attention to that movie like it meant something. Like, oh, now I'm going to understand
You're
things.
deciphering
Like
it.
now, and it was like the answers weren't in the TV show Lost.
No.
So they're out there somewhere.
No.
Maybe I need to go back to X-Files.
The truth is out there.
It is.
But it's not at Area 51, you fucking morons.
What you saw was Venus.
Listen. Stop being funny while I'm trying to rant here. Pay attention. Look here. Look over here. Look over here. Let me get your attention, okay? It's a military installation that has done a lot of test flying of stuff. Maybe they have test flown some alien tech that they reverse engineered or something, some strange shit. Okay, and that's where the stealth was developed. The stealth technology was developed. But there's no aliens there. Okay, you don't understand. The government, the military, if they want to keep some shit secret from you, you don't know where it is. Okay? It took a transsexual snitch hacker and a super hacker, WikiLeaks, okay, for a whole ream of dirty shit to get stolen from the United States. And even they'll tell you, Area 51 is just a boondoggle. It's a storage area. They used to do test flights there all the time. You want to find the real alien shit? It's in an underground bunker in Cheyenne, Wyoming, off in the mountains, underneath a nuclear weapon silo. You know what I'm saying? It's so secret and so deep, you don't even know where to storm.
Well, Nico Bowling is an expert in these things.
Yes, he sure is.
He said it was under the Denver airport.
Yeah. Well, he thinks everything is under the Denver airport.
Well, it may be. It's a big airport.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually think that like the flat earthers might be right, and if you wonder what's under the earth, it's just more of the Denver airport.
No, I'm not. I'm not buying the flat earther bullshit. I've flown too many times.
Does it make sense to you?
I've flown too many times. Thank you.
Does it pan out logically? Okay.
I have seen the event horizon.
Yeah.
I've seen the curvature of the Earth.
You've been
too many
around
times.
the world too many
Yeah,
times.
it's like no, sorry.
Flat Earth doesn't make sense.
Nico, take an international flight, buddy. You'll see the curvature of the Earth, especially on the north side of the plane. Yada yada yada. And you know, I've got to have him back. I almost called him to come be here tonight, but I like one-on-one interviews right now because I'm feeling vulnerable. And he would be ranting and raving, and I'd never get it. We would just sit here and go, okay, Nico, go ahead, yeah, okay. You know, that's all we'd have to be able to do, and we'd keep feeding him beers. But yeah, I would like to see the Instagram videos of morons getting shot by drones. They're not even going to send soldiers out. There's going to be one guy.
You think the drones film that as they're doing it? Just
Probably.
like inevitably?
Probably.
It's like all drones are filming what they're doing?
Well, what they have to do is they have to let them storm the gate and then get about 5 miles inside or wherever their jam zone is where they jam communications so that nobody can get out, can get a video out. And then they send in the drones and they mow them down. Yes, I should be in the Sith. I just, you know, Smithers, release the hounds. I don't care. You're going to be a moron rushing a secret, top secret, notoriously top secret government facility.
Yeah. In the wrong facility at that. They should probably be storming like you know, the place where they torture people, or the place where they're teaching
like Czechoslovakia,
teaching kill squads how to be kill squads.
Yeah,
you know, that exists. Fort Benning, Georgia's had some protesters tried to storm their gates before.
Yeah. Oh, and did they get shot?
They got arrested. It was mostly nuns.
Oh,
they probably did get shot too.
Because they got guys at the front gate there that will just shoot you. They'll go,
oh yeah,
or I'll shoot. Yeah. He didn't stop. Bang.
Nuclear protesters. I mean,
yeah.
There was a lot of protesting for real stuff back in the day.
It's the military cupcake. They don't care what you want.
The thing I don't understand is I see a lot of sexual element to this. Like people want to go to Area 51 and they want to fuck the aliens. Where am I? What part of this am I not understanding?
And once again, I would like to see video of that as well.
Sure. I mean anything once, but like, is this really part of a thing, or am I just reading the wrong memes?
Oh no, he's probably reading
the wrong memes.
You're reading the wrong memes.
Okay. Sorry, Nico. You're the only one that wants to fuck the aliens.
He would.
He would.
He would. That's what I like about him.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it. That's your RUFKM. That's your Are You Fucking Kidding Me? Go ahead, please, by all means.
Remains to be seen whether they're kidding us.
No, they're not kidding.
Either way,
they're not kidding, and the truth
is a win-win.
The truth is out there, but it's not at Area 51. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with the 7 deadly questions right after this.
doctors.
Oh, it's all about the medication. Hey, you know what? You had a prescription, and that's what counts. Who are they? How dare they call you? That reminds me, I didn't.
So unusual.
Well, two things I didn't do. I didn't turn down my phone like a fucking professional. First of all,
You know, I don't even turn down my phone because people just don't call me.
oh, okay.
I don't receive phone calls.
Oh no, I get the opposite of that attention. I get people that call me at all the worst times. Call and text. And yes, I'm checking in on the chat room. I know about you people. I know you're in there talking shit about me. They're always talking shit. Oh, they're just coming out of the break. Haha. Okay. So welcome back. Oh, hey, what do we got here? Oh, we got Christy, we got Jonathan Abramson, we got Kira, Audrey, friend of yours, Audrey.
Yeah, I know Audrey.
Audrey.
Audrey's watching. Hey, Audrey.
Hey, yeah, say hi to Audrey. That's for sure. Is Audrey hot?
Yeah, of course she is.
Then double hello. We have Brooklyn Monster, Christy Games. Oh, Christy, my friend from Twitter. She's awesome. She's a supporter. Love you, Christy. Wait, let me get that set up there so we can see everybody in the chat room. So far, we're having a blast. Christy, hey, yeah. Christy and Kira. All right, Christy and Kira like to chat, obviously.
Cool.
Obviously.
What's up,
but
y'all?
yeah, I just have to make sure this is turned down. Yeah, we got about a 6-second delay between this and that, so we can get away with a lot. And then
I should
cut
have
the
a
camera real
6-second
quick.
delay between what I think and what I say, like at all times.
Yeah, but there's no do-overs. Not like on the DVR where you can go back 15 seconds.
I definitely have a 6-second delay between like after I say things and like, should I have said that?
You're like,
should I really have said that?
Oh,
What's the look on their
maybe I
face
should
mean?
get- Are they behind me?
Yeah.
They're right behind me. So we're back with Jesse Cohen, and I'm going to keep saying your name because my lazy ass didn't make us. I usually have these fancy banners that usually slide right under here that have your name on it, but I was busy doing last minute editing.
Yeah, that's okay. You're talking to someone who, when I make a flyer for Instagram for comedy shows, what I do is I write down on a piece of paper where and when I'm going to be, and then I take a picture of the paper, and then I put that onto Instagram. That's the level of tech that I'm at.
Fancy,
Yeah.
very fancy.
Yeah.
You're a weird kid, you know that?
I get
And it's okay.
I get confused with the computers.
It's good to be weird. You're a lawyer,
I know.
and you get confused with computers.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it is.
You must have a great secretary.
I have no secretary.
Oh, well, I can teach you.
I'm hiring. If anybody wants to intern as a secretary,
He's hiring an intern.
I am.
Where have I heard that before? I'm hiring a producer.
Yeah?
I mean, I have a webmaster now,
Yeah?
which, by the
Are
way,
they, are they interns, though?
no,
Okay.
I'm going to have to pay this guy. But, yeah, just a heads up for everybody. I'm thinking that next week there's going to be a best of. Maybe some retro clips, some old clips. And we're going to take sort of a hiatus. In other words, I'm going to do a couple hours of editing work and put a little something funny out there for you. And we're going to take a hiatus, both in the sports show and the Gonzo radio show. I don't know. I got to double check my guests next week, see if I can bump them or not. Got to check my schedule. If not, I'll do a show. But this format is going to be changing. The website is going to be changing. The way it's going to be coming to you is going to be changing. We are going to be collecting your emails. We're going to be sending out a newsletter. We are going to be offering you incentives to watch and incentives to get people to watch in your name. We are growing this thing, and it's going to grow rather rapidly. This banner is going to be changed. The set's going to change a little bit. Okay? So, and remember these times for the next time that you come in, and it's a little slicker.
Yeah, you get a pretty professional operation going on here.
It's going to get better.
Okay.
Because I'm a professional, goddammit. And I think I almost broke my plastic table. So
Semi-professional
right,
operation.
semi-professional. I like that. Let's move on. Are you ready for the 7 deadly questions? I've been asking you this
Yes.
all week. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
My whole
I'll
life.
ask
I've been
them,
ready.
I'll ask them. You answer them.
Okay.
They are here. Let me do a quick intro of the 7 deadly questions. Ha! A bing, bang, boom. So our 7 deadly questions, and these are 7 questions based on the 7 deadly sins, and they say a lot about a person. A lot. It really does, because these are all things that are, they're personal answers. Like, number 1, lust.
True.
Anybody in the world.
Oh,
yes,
it's
true.
Not
No,
true
it's not true or false.
Sorry, I thought it was true or false.
Not true or false. Don't be Warren Scott. Warren Scott.
Did he make that same joke?
Well, okay. The old setup used to
Jesus.
be if you could have sex with anybody in the world, man or woman, living or dead, who would it be? And Warren Scott said, woman, dead. Yeah. It's up there. It's up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's Warren. Yeah, that's Warren.
Yeah.
I don't know Warren very well, but I know Warren very well. That was a great answer. But your answer, who is the one?
Any woman. Any man or woman.
Man or woman.
Living or dead.
Living or dead.
Off the top of my head.
Historical figure.
Has to be historical?
No.
Okay. Couldn't just be the chick at Starbucks?
It could be fictional.
Okay.
I mean, I'd bang Harley Quinn, both the Margot Robbie and the cartoon version. And both of them would probably kill me.
Shania Twain.
Shania Twain,
Sure.
who's like 60 and is holding up very nicely.
At her prime. Shania
At her
Twain at her
prime.
prime.
Yeah. Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. On to number 2, gluttony.
True.
What
true.
is it? It's still true. I know. It's
Yeah.
all true. All 7 of them are going to be true.
I don't have much wrath.
I will so cross-examine you. Gluttony. What is your favorite pig-out food?
That's real tough.
That you could
That's
just
tough.
sit there and shovel in your face.
Well, I like to eat barbecue to the point that I become dirty from it, and then just like can't sit up straight, and
Do you get it in your
and then my
hair?
face loses composure, and then I start making noises. Like, actually, I think I lost a girlfriend once because after eating barbecue, I just kept going, blah, 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 blah.
Just noises started coming out of orifices.
Just blah. Like just a fucking Jabba the Hutt style.
Barbecue it is.
Yeah, barbecue.
Not even I make those noises.
Well, you could try.
I have a higher
Dude,
capacity.
I saw your picture, the Fat Boys Barbecue just down the road, right?
Yeah, that place is
Yeah,
great.
I haven't been there yet, and
That
it's
place
on my
is
hit
great.
list. We
Oh,
need
they're
to
great.
check that out.
I
Okay.
haven't been to their Coral Springs office restaurant. if
Have you
will.
been to the Iron Maiden
Yes,
barbecue,
yes,
rock and roll ribs? Fucking love.
Yeah, unfortunately, they know me when I walk through the door, but
Yeah.
it's, hey, it's Gonzo. I used to go there a lot.
Okay,
They
we
still
should.
know me.
We should.
Oh, then I'm a good tipper.
just
And I
saying.
bring other fat people.
Nope.
It's me and like 2 or 3 other fat people and like a girl and like it's we when we go there we do damage. Okay. They love me there. Rock and roll ribs is the shit, and I love barbecue as well. Okay, on to number 3, greed. Okay, people are greedy. People are selfish. What is that one thing besides money? Besides wealth, what is that one thing that you have to have?
Weed.
Weed. Like different varieties or just a large a volume of it?
It occurred to me at one point that, like, over the course of my life, I've spent a used Ferrari on marijuana, maybe more, and I don't miss the money. But fuck, if
Or
I
the
had all,
car.
if I had all that weed right now,
You could probably sell it and buy a Ferrari. Hey.
or have a party,
Big party.
big party.
Huge.
I was at a party one time where someone took a 5-pound brick of weed, threw it into a bum fire, and just fucking torched the whole thing with gasoline, and then just smoked it. We weren't even indoors, too. It was out on a ranch. That's a lot of fucking marijuana smoke.
I've done a couple of variations of the vacuum bong, shop vac bong,
Yeah, okay.
and I've also had someone who had it was a glass pistol electric bong, if you will.
Okay.
And you hit the barrel, but this chick went and then gassed out the room with it,
Okay.
so fogged out the room.
Yeah.
So it was you got it on both ends. So
You still got a number?
yeah, exactly.
Invite her to the parties.
I'm shocked. I'm stunned. Okay, on to number 4, sloth. What is the thing that you like to get out of doing? You like to fuck off from?
Work.
Work.
Yeah.
Okay, that's and you know that's a pretty common answer. Yeah, mine would be having to do housework.
Yeah.
And I do it because it's necessary because I don't like dirty shit.
I do housework as like a procrastination or deflection from other bullshit. And I get it done, but it's like that crazy version of housework. It's not the healthy version.
Passive aggressive, washing shit, muttering to yourself, motherfucking.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know. There's a lot, you know. We're
Let
just
people
like,
have it. I dig it.
You know, I got serious things that have been piling up for years, so I'll just do the dishes instead and say I got something done.
Not the knives. Put the knives down. Let somebody else do the cutlery. All right, on to, speaking of anger issues, number 5, wrath.
Yeah.
Who would you love to just punch right in the face? And don't say Donald Trump.
Because everybody wants to say that.
Yeah, there's like a line.
I know.
There's a line about 70 million people long.
Punch in the fucking face. I mean, I guess Mike Pence might be second in line. Oh, man. Give me a minute on that one.
He needs a minute.
Can I take a mulligan to decide who I'm going to punch?
Do you have anger issues with multiple people? Is that what that is?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
No.
So you can't find another person that you're more angry at?
No, not at all. There's nobody.
Disgust you.
There are some people that are bugging me, but like I don't want to punch anybody in the face. Really.
Oh.
Well,
you're in the comedy business.
Man,
There's all kinds of annoying people in the comedy business.
I'll tell you what. Actually, a couple weeks ago, I was at a mic, and I behaved poorly because I had too much to drink, and then someone else got angry at me, and then they came outside to get angry at me. And
give you what for?
Yeah. Yeah. I stepped on the guy's joke. He basically was telling a joke that involved a rhetorical question. And I was just like there, and he asked his dumbass rhetorical question. I shouted out a dumbass answer, and I didn't think anything of it. But then later when I was outside, he came outside in a fucking huff, and he was like, "Hey, man, blah, 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 stepping on my joke, blah, blah, blah." I was just like, and he's
just say you're sorry and move on.
Well, I tried to, but he was fucking pissed. I put out my hand to shake hands, and he was like, "No, fuck you. Why did you step on my joke?" And it was like, "Oh, you're serious, aren't you?"
Do you want to share names?
No, I don't even know this kid's name. Oh. But he was like, "Why'd you step on my joke?" I was like, "Oh, you're actually serious?"
What city was this?
This was over at in Boca.
In Boca.
Yeah, and it was like, you asked a rhetorical question. I shouted out a rhetorical answer. You're angry at me because you're drunk right now? I'm shouting out rhetorical answers because I'm also drunk right now. Relax. Let's have a good time. It's an open mic. And he was like, eh. And then he was all up in my fucking face. And I was like, look, man, chill out. And he was like, I'm not going to start a fight or hit you. And I was like, oh, yeah? You can't stand this close to me and talk to me this angry and also tell me you're not going to hit me. Now you have to go stand far away from me.
Because I'll hit you.
Because I'll hit you before you get a chance.
And
get the fuck out of my face.
You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. You are past limits.
Yeah.
I'm being nice. And now I'm telling you that unless you're going to hit me, go stand over there and yell at me.
I mean, my life experience is that if someone says that they're not going to resort to violence, that's the last thing they say before they resort to violence.
Yeah.
So it's like, get the fuck out of my face.
I mean, I
man.
don't fancy. I'm a behemoth, and I really don't fancy myself to be a tough guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
I get it.
But
I get it.
I have had people sucker punch me dead in the face, and I did this, and then come after them. All right, and people were like, "Damn, he busted you right in your face. And all you did was."
Well,
and you can hear. I mean, I've been popped. Okay, I can take a punch.
Yeah.
And I can throw one too. But I'm not violent.
Yeah,
I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a bully.
Yeah.
Okay. But if somebody's standing in your face going, bah, 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 it's like, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. Can I buy you a drink? Can I buy you a beer? Yeah, would you like to hit my pen? Would you like to really, dude, hit the pen really seriously? You know, take it easy. All right. Yeah, and I'm sure you did some of those things.
Yeah.
You know, but
I mean, for what it's worth, some third party told me that this dude wants to buy me a drink now and like make it all right or whatever.
Cool.
So it's all good.
Oh, so that's why you're not naming names.
No, I don't know who it is. I don't know.
Miami comic. That's what.
No,
it is.
it wasn't Miami's. I don't know. I think it was just someone new.
Somebody new?
Yeah.
Well, also could be a Miami comic.
I don't even know why I say new. I'm new.
And that's
new.
not me bagging on Miami comics because there's a lot of fucking hilarious comics in Miami. But I don't know. This scene is too nice and cooperative. Somebody talk shit. Somebody throw a banana.
I know, that's the problem. Everybody's nice to each other, too supportive, trying to collaborate. You know, it's crazy how nice people are. It's aggravating.
Pricks.
The only time anybody
like,
gets angry, I'm just
and
like,
and now
out.
somebody's going to come up to me when I go see a mic or something. They're going to be like, what do you call her a prick? You!
I was just
Do I
like,
know
man, you're right to be angry. Just please do it 10 feet away.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not wrong. Just please stand over there while you do
It's
it.
like, leave me the fuck alone. I get it. I'll never do it again.
Yeah.
You know, when you're doing a set, I'll get up and leave the fucking bar.
Oh, no, I didn't promise never to do it again.
Oh, okay.
Next time he's like, you ever notice it? But, nah. He's going to start shouting something out. I'm an asshole.
I like pie!
I like turtles.
I like turtles! All right, on to Envy.
Envy.
I love it. We just did 10 minutes on Wrath. On Envy, Life Swap. Who would you trade places with? Who is the one person that you admire the most and you would love to have their life?
For like ever or just for a minute?
Okay, just for a minute. Just for an hour.
Like Mark Maron.
Maron?
I'd walk a mile in that guy's shoes, mostly just to verify for my own edification how similar his shoes feel to my own sometimes. That's a little self-aggrandizing, I know, but
right.
I listen to Mark Maron and I feel like I relate to him when he's talking.
A lot of us do.
Yeah, I know. That's why he's got the job he has.
And he needs to do more video podcasts.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to do TV.
Yeah, but for what it's worth, I don't want to stay in his shoes. I don't want to stay in that guy's shoes.
No, he's got issues.
Yeah,
and
I got issues.
Right, but he sees the world sort of like some of us do. We get his perspective. We do. We get his perspective. But Mark Maron is also not the kind of guy who he's angry enough to where he would just be walking through a Walmart clubbing people. He's that angry.
I don't think he goes to Walmart unless he's like back in Albuquerque.
Right, but he's a little dude. And
is he?
He's a little dude, and he's not.
I thought he was big. I think he's over 6 feet tall.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no way. I've seen him stand next to Conan O'Brien.
For real?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's not that big. He's not a big guy.
I mean, that's more plausible than not.
And even if he's 6'1", if he finds me at a club someday, hey, you big fuck, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to go, yeah. And he's going to go, yeah, you are 6'5". Okay, thank you, sir. And that's fine. So Mark Maron, interesting. Okay, on to 7. Wrap this sucker up. Pride. What is that one thing that you are proudest of? Your accomplishment. The thing that you can go.
Well, my kid's been alive for 5 years, so.
You've kept him alive for 5 years.
I have not neglected him to death. I never left him in the back seat of a car and, did any of that. Yeah, kept him going.
That's a W. That's a score.
I am not taking credit. I'm just saying,
You were part of it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, his mom's around, right?
Yeah. He's with her right now. They're in Georgia
and
on
grandparents?
vacation. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, completely.
You got a support system.
Yeah, huge support system.
All
it's
you
great.
have to do is that dad stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I take a lot of pride.
I kept that child alive.
If the question is number 7, pride, I'll throw my kid.
Okay.
I'll throw his name in the hat.
And that's a good one.
Yeah, I like him.
That's a good one. Well, thank you very much for playing 7 Deadly Questions.
Yeah, no problem.
We all now know way too much about you.
Yeah.
And we will use it against you in a court of law at a future date.
Yeah.
Because somebody was taking notes.
I mean, for full disclosure, the answer to number 5 is when I want to punch someone in the face. It's my kid, but he's 5, so I can.
The mouth on that kid.
Right. I mean, who do I want to punch? It's my kid. God, not allowed to do that.
Damn wise ass.
Everybody wants to punch somebody sometimes. Most parents want to punch their kid from time to time.
Mommy's watching with him right now on YouTube.
Yeah.
He's like, Daddy wants to punch me in the face.
Yeah, everybody's probably watching.
And you watch, next time he sees you, he's going to punch you first.
Yeah, he does.
Go, who's going to punch who now? What?
He kicked me in the nuts while we were camping.
Oh.
That's a thing that happened. He was standing on a bench. He
doesn't want any more competition.
The seat of the bench, standing right in front of me, just kicked me in the nuts.
Take out the competition. That's what it is.
Kid, I could fucking throw you.
I could throw you, kid. All right, well, before we get into any more child abuse, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with our douchebag of the week right after this on the GONZO Radio Show. you didn't think I was going to have like a Joe Satriani, Stephen Vai type of a break song there. Do you like Stephen Vai, Joe Satriani?
I do like Steve Vai and Joe Satriani.
Yeah, that was and that's YouTube library.
That stuff was really big deal when I was in junior high.
Oh, of course.
Like early
When you're in
90s.
junior-
Early 90s, like Guitar
you.
Virtuoso.
Fuck you, you young fuck. I was old and going to the concert. I was the old guy at the concerts
I appreciate that you're calling me young.
in '93.
Because on yesterday's podcast, I got called old and defined as such.
Wait, which one were you on yesterday? You were on the.
Randy and Prevel's Wrestling Off the Hook podcast.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I got to have those guys over. I really do. Yeah, I mean,
Big wrestling fans.
Well, the sports desk is going to be changing as well too. So things are getting crazy here. We have our own sports show. For those of you who didn't know, we have a sports show. Yeah, it's every Sunday at 11 a.m. We changed the time too. It's going to start at 11 a.m. for football season. Football fan?
Ish. I'm a big fan of the University of Texas Longhorns.
Of course, because you went there.
Yeah, that's why I'm a fan.
You're a legacy. They got to take you.
I'll go to UM football games if someone's got tickets. I'll go to a Dolphins game if someone's got tickets.
It's a good time.
But that's pretty much the extent of it.
Oh, okay. It's a good time. Do you like that Hard Rock Stadium? Now that it's Hard Rock?
I like it so much that I just smile driving by it.
Yeah.
The entire aesthetic of the place I enjoy, and it was so uncomfortable before.
You could literally go there and eat and drink for 3 hours and watch the game on the televisions.
Uh-huh. Marlins
Literally.
is like that too. The Marlins Stadium.
Yeah, but I know I like that though. I like that stadium a lot. I go there. We walk all around it because we usually get seats on the third baseline, and we got to walk all the way to the other side of the fucking stadium to get our Cuban sandwiches. 'Cause I'm getting a Cuban sandwich. You go to Little Havana and you don't get a Cuban sandwich. What's wrong with you? Who cares if it's at a major league ballpark? So, getting on to our last and final segment, our last and final bit, if you will. This one is kind of near and dear to my heart because it involves the little people.
Douchebag of the week.
Oh, you zany little bastards. Now, I'm 6'5". And Jesse, you're how tall?
6'2".
6'2". Okay. I'm a behemoth. Okay. I'm a big dude. He's not a little guy either. 6'2" is, it's almost the perfect height for an athlete, for an average man, for someone who has to perform. It's almost a perfect 6'1", 6'2", perfect. The perfect average height. Nice. And we've also seen that the average height of the American man is 5 feet 11 and a half inches, 6 foot. Average American, 6 foot. Average American man. Okay, no problem. And we know short guys. I know short guys.
I've met them.
We've met them. Come on, we got one short guy that we both love. Mike Cintron.
Is he short?
I
don't see height.
He is vertically challenged.
After 6 feet, everybody's short.
Under 6 feet? Yeah.
Everybody under 6 feet is short to me.
Yeah.
Mike is literally no shorter to me than anyone else.
Oh. That's like
they're all short.
Is that like Stephen Colbert doesn't see color?
Stephen Colbert sees color.
He doesn't see race?
He says he doesn't.
Okay.
It's just if I have to tilt my head down to look at someone,
you're short.
It doesn't matter how far down I'm tilting.
Oh. Well, it's because you have a
doesn't make any
child.
difference.
You have a child. You spend a lot of time talking like
he's
this.
almost as tall as Mike, but whatever. I love you, Mike.
Yeah, we do. We love you to death. You know that. But we've had an incident recently in New York, in Brooklyn, I believe it was, right? Yeah. And I mean, this is straight out of Area 51. This is straight up sideways. This is Twilight Zone. And you know what? I'm just going to let the video do the talking.
Why is it okay for women to say, oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead? That's okay?
Who said that to you here? Nobody.
Women in general have said it on dating sites. You think I'm making that shit up? Everywhere I go, I get the same fucking smirk with the biting lip. Shut your mouth. You're not God or my father or my boss. Dude, you want to step outside? You want to step outside? Huh? I'm not scared of you, pal.
Enough.
You shut up, too.
You shut the fuck
no,
up.
go ahead and attack me, Vic.
Oh my god. I just wanted bagels. I recorded the whole thing.
He's an angry elf.
Oh, such an angry elf. Bro. It's like the 9th time I've seen this video, and I'm laughing at it every time. And the laughter is especially bitter because, and I really tried to rip the news video of the local, I think it was ABC 12 in New York. I tried to rip the video because he did a news interview afterwards to tell his side of the story. And I got to tell you, it was hilarious. It was essentially a slower, calmer, more sedate and descriptive version of the little lunatic that you saw running around, going, challenging people to fights. And this is also a fair indication of, the same goes for me. There's always a bigger fish. No matter how big or bad you are, there's always going to be somebody bigger and badder come along and punch you in the face.
Oh, that's true for sure.
Scared of you.
Yeah.
But also, if you're a little dude and you want to step outside to a big dude and that guy cuts you a break and says, no, it's okay, I know you're mad, and the guy behind him says, yeah, it's okay, and the guy turns on you, the bigger dude, and says, and you shut up too, well, go ahead and attack. Down you go. You asked. You demanded to be attacked.
Well, people be flipping out these days.
I love New York. I love New York.
It makes people crazy.
I love New York.
It makes people crazy.
New York, I love you. Because that shit happens every day in multiple languages.
Yeah, that would happen to me 48 hours into New York.
But this dude is upset because women don't like him because he is 5 feet tall. You're 5 feet tall, you should go kill yourself. On dating sites. Well, let's go ahead and break that down, shall we? First of all, you're going on dating sites. You obviously have much higher than realistic expectations of how people are going to react to you. Second of all, that, shall we say, sea urchin personality, that lionfish personality, that Joe Pesci on crystal meth personality. They fuck you in the drive-thru. Yeah, I settle the fuck down. Obviously, he had himself an emotional moment there. The lady behind the counter, when he asked for his bagel, went, yeah, honey, I'll be with you right in 1 second. And she turned to the lady and went, it's like, okay, the lady laughed at you.
You should be happy you could see her over the counter.
Seriously. Listen, I can, okay, here's one of the funniest, and I laughed along with it too. Fort Lauderdale Beach. It's, let's call it the late 80s.
Okay.
I come walking off Fort Lauderdale Beach, and I am a fucking big fat lobster. I had long hair. I was slightly thinner than I am now, but I was red. I was wearing a tank top. You could see I was red. And the lady at the pizza place lost her mind. When she came in from that, the lady that was already there was like, oh, okay, nice sunburn, real good. I was like, yeah, so you want to put some aloe on there? I was like, yeah, just being nice. The lady comes out of the back and she goes, oh my God, oh, ooh. What am I going to get, mad? Okay, she's like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I didn't know. I wasn't in an accident or anything like that.
I got that sunburn on my face when I was in law school.
Yeah.
It was so bad that I didn't go to school for 3 days for everyone else's sake.
What, did you hide?
Yeah, I stayed at home. It was like my face was just fucking blistered over. I looked like I was a fucking extra in that Chernobyl show.
Right, but I've been laughed at. Okay.
I was hideous. I was like disturbing looking. Don't look at me.
But you really can't. You really can't flip out and snap.
No, you
like
can't
that.
flip out.
I mean, and listen, dude. How about you lay off the bagels, save up a little bit of money, and get yourself a whore then? Whores don't turn you down for being 5 feet tall.
Millions, if not billions, of women in the world that are interested in 5-foot guys. Also, he should get on the dating apps and say that he's like 4'10".
There you go.
And then the women are going to be impressed when they meet him. It will be taller.
Honey, you're
than
not
they
4'10",
expect.
you're
It's like
5 feet.
He's going to seem so much taller, and just stick with that.
Don't they? Listen, I haven't really gone on dating sites, but don't they have like parameters? Like, can't you like pick women under 5 feet tall?
I have never been on a dating site.
Oh, okay.
Full
Good
stop.
for you.
Well, not necessarily.
Can you? But can you set your settings to
I don't know.
women between 4'6" and 5'1"?
Can I set my settings
have
for
4
women between
results.
4'6" and 5'1"? I'm not personally going to do that.
Okay, well,
but I suppose.
But this
that,
guy could.
Yeah.
Because then what kind of shit
no,
are they talking?
I don't think that he necessarily needs a proportionally height woman. I think that he needs to find one of the millions of women in the world who's interested in being with a man of his stature.
Because they like short dudes.
Yeah, that's a thing. I mean, everybody out there is a thing for someone.
Right.
There is a something. There is a someone for everyone.
Well, I'm still trying to find hotchubbychasers.com.
Well,
where hot women chase chubby dudes.
That's a thing.
I would join that.
I don't have any tips or techniques for you.
I would join that.
There's someone out there looking for you. There's 7 billion people in the world, and everybody wants to fuck.
For that.
Yeah.
Listen, I got a friend, Chris. He's a genius. He's a good guy. He's a fucking genuinely honest human being. And he had to move to, I believe it was Cambodia.
I've been there.
He moved to Cambodia.
You can shoot a cow with a bazooka.
Right. But he found a wife.
You can probably shoot your wife with a bazooka in Cambodia for enough money. They'll let you do anything in that country. Does he still live there?
Yeah, oh yeah. He might even be watching. What's up there, Gazoo?
It's cool.
Yeah, I used to call him Gazoo, and he used to call me Dum Dum.
Great place. It's a great place.
I mean, kid, dude. I can't call him kid. The guy's probably my age.
Yeah.
It's like, change your game, son. Lie. No, don't lie. Yes, lie.
No, the world's a big place. If you can't find who you're looking for around here, go somewhere else.
And don't get mad at stupid bagel counter ladies. She's a bagel counter lady. Like, she's got something going on better than you. What the fuck do you care?
Yeah, that's what Yelp reviews are for.
Yeah.
I think it's really amazing this day and age that people will have a breakdown in public knowing
hissy fit
that they will be filmed.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's inevitable. If you have a public breakdown, people will film you because you're having a public breakdown. It's not
the phones
a coincidence.
Like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, it's not a coincidence. If there's only 2 people involved, that's the only situation in which the breakdown won't be filmed.
Yeah, oh yeah.
If there's 3 people present, someone's filming it.
At least one.
Yeah.
That you can see.
Yeah. And then this guy doesn't even have the wherewithal to try to monetize and capitalize off of this. He's just going to have another breakdown and slower.
No, I want to see him hit some cable access shows. I want to get him angrybagelguy.com. I want him to sell T-shirts. I want you to market yourself, make some money off of this, and get a girlfriend. Now you're gonna have chicks from Staten Island. Oh, you're that bagel guy. I like that. You have a lot of spunk. I have to have lipstick on, maybe some teased hair. Yeah. Very Staten Island. All right, well, that's going to wrap things up for us because we're running out of short jokes. And look at that. It's 9 o'clock.
Woo!
1 hour on the dot. Jesse Cohen, thank you very, very much for coming on the show, brother. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
We'll have you on when we remodel and it's even prettier because it will be prettier.
It's lovely. I like the soundproof.
It's a work in progress. Any shows you want to pimp out here? You got something going on Thursday night, right?
I do. If we only have another hour, I can get them all in.
I'm just going to sit back here and finish my beer.
Today's Monday.
Yes.
Tomorrow I'm going to get shit done at home, in theory.
No, I'm talking about shows.
Oh, right, shows. Okay, so Wednesday night, Gypsy Moon Vape and Brew on Sheridan in Pembroke Pines. That's
weird.
Yeah, ish. Well, way out west. That's
Miramar.
Julie Baez's room. I'm guest hosting there. Gypsy Moon Vape and Brew. Sign up is at like 8:30. Show starts at 9. That's Wednesday, tomorrow night. If you're not there, then go to Robot Brewing Company. for the open mic there, which, incidentally, Robot is now called Mad Robot. Maybe you heard it here first, but that's a true fact.
Change the name.
Get the rest of the details from someone else. Yeah, change the name. 100%.
Mike Citron might know.
I'm sure he will. Ask him. And so, as such, on Thursday, I'm in a show with Zach Bougarine and Jackie Sanchez and Nadeem Awad at Mad Robot Brewing Company and Quixotic Lounge in Boca Raton. And that's that. That's the rest of my comedy for the week.
Okay.
And then I go to Europe for 2 weeks, and then I come back and tell some more jokes.
Okay. And you are on, was it Jellico, at Jellico what?
77, JELECO 77
On the
is my
Instagrams.
Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Outstanding. All right. Well, once again, thanks for being on the show, brother.
Absolutely.
We'll have you back on again really, really soon.
Thank you.
You can make sure you check us out at Gonzo Radio Podcast on Instagram, at Gonzo Radio Sports Desk on Instagram. You can also check me out on the Gonzo Radio show on Facebook, both the fan page and the group page. And yeah, that's about it. And we'll be throwing around the website really soon. It's GonzoRadioshow.com. You might want to bookmark it, but don't look. It's under construction. So I'm Gonzo. That's Jesse. And there's a really good chance that we're going to be back again next week because I really can't take a week off. Even if there's like ladders and shit around, we're going to do next week because I think I've got somebody interesting booked. I just can't remember right now because I don't know. It might be the medication. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks a lot. Bye.
For Gonzo Radio, this is Super Time 6000 2015 for Gonzo Television Station. Coming to the greater Sandusky, Ohio area. This is Pirate Bill, and this is Frank Welker saying, watch Transformers.